being twice the weight, highly territorial.
Oh, that thing's scary. I am never visiting Australia. More pies videos because you guys have been enjoying them. Leave a like if you have enjoyed them and if you want to see even more pies reactions. Okay, let's go.
I ate lunch with a wild lizard.
Oh.
You see, before I made the videos, I worked as a handyman, and one day a client asked me to do some brush cutting because their lawn was, putting it lightly, completely f***ed.
Oh.
So I'm taming a miniaturized version of the Amazon jungle, and I see something that nearly gives me a heart attack. A big lump of scales slithering through the brush about 2 steps ahead of me. Being Australian, I immediately assumed it was a snake, which is a problem, because the only 2 snakes in my home state are highly venomous and
I'd be scared too.
Extremely aggressive. So I immediately stopped what I was doing, backed the f*** up, and got ready to call in the snake catcher to relocate the angry hospital noodle.
Help me.
However,
help me.
While dialing the number, I noticed something. It was kind of too fat to be a snake, and it hadn't tried to eat me yet. So, being the poster child for why women live longer than men, I waddled back over for a closer look, and I found this little guy.
Aww. Look at little Angie. Angie, lizard. Okay, sorry.
This is a blue-tongued lizard, and they're actually pretty cool. Native to Australia, these bad boys are basically a tubby skink, but as the name suggests, they have a bright blue neon tongue.
That is so cool. What the hell? Bro.
Now, I couldn't just leave this distinguished gentleman in harm's way, so I yoinked him and began looking for a place to relocate him away from where I was working. However, during the relocation process, this cute little man proceeded to cuddle up to my shirt and fall asleep, and did not particularly appreciate me trying to move him from his resting place. So, considering it was the middle of the day, I just said, fuck it, called a lunch break, and proceeded to sit in the sun eating a chicken sandwich while Godzilla's little cousin took a nap on my shirt.
I love that.
He sat with me for my entire 30-minute lunch break without me holding him. However, unfortunately, I was only halfway through my workday, so after I wrapped up lunch, I had to say goodbye. I very delicately removed my new scaled friend from my shirt and released him back into the wild.
Alrighty, big fella.
Off you go. Back into the bushes.
No.
There you go.
See you, friend.
Goodbye, friendo.
I think this incident legally qualifies me as the first Australian Disney princess. I had one.
Yes, it does.
Dolphins.
Oh, God. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's many stories about dolphins. Oh, boy. Many of them being probably not safe for YouTube. They use fish to, how do you say this without angering the YouTube gods? Fish lights? I like that. I do like that one. For one, that's one of the things they do.
Get drunk.
Oh, damn.
But why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me.
Oh, damn. I still think dolphins are pretty cool. Apart from their quirks. Apart from some of their quirks, they're still pretty cool.
This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average Cold Ones episode. There is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom. So how does a dolphin...
Do they no way they steal booze from humans, right?
...get fired for all? Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
Oh.
So, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in.
Oh, Mrs. Puff!
You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin.
Right, isn't that lethal to humans?
What is tetrodotoxin? It's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet.
Yeah. So far that chefs have to go through I think, a multi-year learning phase to know how to prepare this fish, right? And to this day, I still don't get why a human will still risk to eat this fish. When we know that this is bad. It can't be that good. It just cannot be this good to risk your goddamn life. It just can't.
This shit will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, hit the poison gland and get...
Oh my god. Danger equals spice, bro. So they can tell everyone else, my god.
Get yourself deleted. Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin.
And dolphins decided to use it to get drunk. Dolphins really are just a different breed, bro.
Why is that important? Well, you see, I kinda lied. Dolphins don't get drunk.
They get high.
They get high on neurotoxin.
Oh my...
¿Quieres?
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff-puff-pass. By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner. Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on the planet and said, "Fuck it, let me try some of that."
Dolphins are crazy, bro. Bro. Okay, Sherlock, yeah, I'll let you out. God damn it. Out. Gosh. Stupid cat. Stupid cat, man. Stupid cat. Dolphins are freaks for real. Okay, let's continue. Next.
This spider
No, not a spider.
with jump scares. But how?
That Foxy!
Introducing the Trapdoor spider.
I'll tell the story again. Spider in the bedroom 2 days ago. Or some I don't know. Long ago. Few days ago. Made my heart rate go to 120. I no. No.
A family of arachnid containing hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes, for once, this bad boy could be in your backyard and you'd never know.
Save me.
Hello.
Now, trapdoor spiders are particularly interesting compared to other spiders due to their hunting method. You see, normal spiders tend to spend several hours spinning up some elaborate art piece for a fly to clothesline itself on. And tarantulas just jump shit. But trapdoor spiders, yeah, they hunt with a door. Very early on in life, trapdoor spiders dig themselves a...
I mean, okay, the name gives it away, right? That's actually pretty interesting. But it's a spider. But it's a spider.
hole. This silk-lined burrow will then serve as its home for basically its entire 20-year lifespan.
20 What do you mean 20 years?
Hell, they basically never leave the thing, like some neckbeard living in his mum's basement.
Redditor.
But they've still gotta eat, and since DoorDash does not deliver to spiders, this burrow doubles as their method for catching food.
But what's with the blur thing there?
You see, they use their silk to craft a trapdoor over the burrow entrance. Then, using their fantastic arts and craft skills, they just bolt a bunch of random shit to their front door so it blends in perfectly with the floor.
That's so cool. It really is. I'm still scared. It's really cool though. But, oh, god damn it.
After finishing their construction project, they will spin up a bunch of basically invisible strands of web on the floor
What?
in the surrounding area that act as tripwires, feeding information back to their neckbeard nest whenever something steps on it. And
I'm getting the chills right now. Oh my god. I'm getting... Save me.
when some unfortunate insect steps a little too close,
Money! Money! Money!
This
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man.
This pond is hiding something scary.
Please no spider. Please, I'm so done with spiders. Please.
No,
Oh, that's even scarier.
not that. It's worse. You see, these are cranberries, a small red fruit used in juice,
Yeah.
sauces,
Yeah.
and even
Cranberry's alright.
alcohol.
Yeah.
However, unlike many fruits which grow in luscious green fields, cranberries grow in a fucking swamp.
Body
However,
lines told
sharing
me.
a postcode with Shrek doesn't exempt cranberries from pest control issues. But rather than dumping enough toxic chemicals on the cranberry bog to qualify it as a League of Legends lobby, cranberry farmers decided to use a more interesting form of pest control. Fucking wolf spiders.
God damn it! No, it is another spider video. Pray for me and KoAlan. We're both arachnophobic. KoAlan is my editor, in case you weren't aware. Pray for both of us. Oh my god, me watching this and him editing this. Good luck.
That's right. In order to prevent a horde of bugs from devouring these innocent cranberries, our brave hell spiders are deployed to the field to protect against the horde.
Jesus Christ. Stop making them sound cool.
Which works great. Until they flood the fields to harvest the cranberries, at which point the highly venomous wolf spiders start to look for the closest high point. And if you're picking the berries...
You're the human. You're the most high point. I'm... done.
That's you. This pond.
No, bless you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
This bird
Bird! Nice! Nice, we have a cute bird video. We're done with the spiders.
is a serial killer.
Huh? Huh?
Jesus f***ing Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I really hate that name.
Introducing the Shrike, a group of feathery friends found all over the world, including the land down under. Now, at first glance, you may be thinking to yourself, how could this sweet little guy be a vicious killer? I mean, he's so tiny. They only grow up to around 30 centimeters and cap their weight out at 90 grams.
Just a small guy.
And on top of being about as threatening as a fucking teddy bear, look at their claws. A shrike trying to end anything with its talons is like trying to stab a hippopotamus to death with a fucking pool noodle.
So, like... how?
Listen to the
So
thing.
what?
It sings like it's on American Idol.
Oh!
It's a songbird, a branch geek. You'd never heard a fly. But I'm fucking onto you, Tweety.
You give me a f***ing creeps. You know that, Dexter?
You may have everyone
Not this meme, but I love this meme.
else fooled, but I know exactly what you are, because shrikes actually have another name.
Okay.
They're called fucking butcher birds. Yeah, that's right, the Dexter jokes actually had a fucking point. Now, you see, when the Bay Harbor butcher bird wants to hunt, they first start by selecting a target.
Tonight's the night.
Now, unlike Dexter, their code tells them they can eat whatever the fuck they want. Insects, mice, fuck me, even
Lizard.
And once they pick their meal, they wait for the right moment and swoop on it. Now, while those claws might be fucking useless, they do have a signature weapon. That tiny hook on the end of their beak. And once they land on their victim, they slide that hook into its neck,
I'm scared.
perfectly slotting between their vertebrae and severing their fucking spinal cord. But converting their prey into a vegetable isn't enough. No. These sick fucks keep trophies. Once they have paralyzed their prey and shattered its spine, they will fly its corpse back to their larder, which is either a thorn bush or a fucking barbed wire fence. And once they get home, they fucking impale them.
What?
They will
Oh my god.
then leave that corpse there for day.
What the hell?
Occasionally biting chunks out of it, eating it like leftovers from the fucking fridge.
Oh.
Dexter collected blood slides. These fuckers create kebabs.
Holy shit, man. And we got human sadistic, bro. Whoa. I love this meme.
This shrimp can cause explosions.
Oh. So the shrimp, the gun shrimp, the pistol shrimp wasn't enough. Now we got one with a grenade. Okay. Oh, hi, Tommy. When did you get in here?
My main goal is to blow up.
Introducing the Mantis shrimp, native to the West
Mantis.
Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea. Because this fluorescent armored sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear. See, the Mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey
Damn it, man.
with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off, each of these eye stalks can rotate independently like a periscope.
That's his eyes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Giving them a full 360 degrees of vision. However, more importantly, they can see colours we can't.
We see this one on Dun Dun Dun? Oh!
You see, the Mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3.
What?
Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Oh.
Now, not only is the visual clarity unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And despite all of
Why do they need all that?
this, they still can't find who asked.
Group photo of everyone.
What they can, however, find is their next meal. The Mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Krabs.
No!
Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite little gentleman break into the shell? Simple. He throws hands. That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in length, the Mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. That is 176 newtons per gram. So if a human
I don't know what that means.
was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
Oh. Oh, okay. Great. Great.
Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour,
Oh my
which
God.
is so fast it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses
Again-
at such a speed
Again with the vacuum bubbles, oh my God.
it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Mr. Krabs is getting f***ing disintegrated.
Money, money.
Jesus Christ, man. What is it with trims? Jesus!
This
Jesus!
Australia has a straight up Pokemon. Introducing the brushtail possum. More specifically, the golden brushtail possum.
Oh, okay.
Native to the land down under, and one of the rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You see, the brushtail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So, basically, it's a
Oh, I was muted. Great. I said he looks really cute.
shiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length, these tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided out cousin the kangaroo.
Oh.
However, come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill?
God damn it.
Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
Wow.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean
God damn it, man.
it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top,
Yeah.
Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika Pika.
Oh,
Now, you see,
man.
Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
That's scary. That is just scary. Okay. Huh. Next.
Scientists
Dinosaur!
just de-extincted a 12,000-year-old dog.
What?
Well, kinda. You see,
Oh, is it about the wolves? The wolves? Oh, got the name.
bioengineering company called KoAlan has
Yeah, the direwolf.
dedicated itself to doing what every single Jurassic Park film has told us is a bad idea. Bringing back extinct species. And recently, they made a breakthrough. They have managed to bring back the 12,000-year-old direwolf. You know those big-ass puppies from Game of Thrones that the Starks had? Yeah, those were actually a real-ass animal, alive during the late Ice Age. And the best way I can describe them to you is, basically a wolf on steroids. Yeah, buddy! These things were bigger, faster, and stronger, estimated to have the highest bite force out of any canine. And in a move...
Bro, even with the wolves that are still that are around nowadays, just like your average wolf, those are extremely giant, man. You are not prepared for how big a wolf actually is. And then this one being even bigger?
that I'm sure has no implications, they have managed to bring these bad boys back to life.
Oh.
These two little guys are now 6 months old and have been living on a private plot of land with 24/7 veterinary care. However, they've
How are these doing now anyways?
only just been shown off to the public, with the company going so far as to get a photo op with George R.R. Martin holding one of these
Oh my god. It's been like quite a while now, hasn't it?
adorable little killing machines, showing that man will literally interact with an extinct species before he finishes that last
God damn it.
book. There is, however, one small problem. This isn't technically a direwolf. You see, by merit of them being extinct, short of specking into necromancy, you can't exactly bring them back.
Yeah.
Which is where this guy comes in. You see, the grey wolf shares 99.5% of its genetic code with the direwolf. So, using CRISPR gene editing, they basically toss the grey wolf back into the spore creature creator, then using the code found in direwolf fossils as a build guide, juiced the f*** out of it, boosting the
That's still pretty cool that that's even possible, man. That's crazy.
size slider and putting some extra points into strength, as well as adjusting its head shape and teeth. All in all, they made a
Like, how is that even possible? Bro. This used to be science fiction.
total of 20 edits to 14 genes, producing the closest thing we can get to a direwolf short of time travel. Which is cool as f***.
Yeah.
I give it 5 years before a man-made horror beyond comprehension breaks out of that f***ing lab and we are all playing Resident Evil.
Good luck.
Scientists just platypus.
Platypus! Don't they glow purple? Like blue, kind of? Like a blue-purple under UV light or some Bury the platypus!
Are weird, but I'm not sure you quite understand just how weird. So, everyone knows the basics. They lay eggs, they sweat milk, and they look like God hit randomizer on the spore creature creator and just called it a day. But you see,
Agent P!
mate, that's barely even scratching the surface of weird platypus features. First up, as is the qualifier for any Australian animal, did you know they're venomous? No, I'm not. You heard me correctly.
I heard it.
Male platypus actually have venomous spurs on their hind legs. These spurs are multi-purpose, acting as defense from predators, as well as a tool for throwing hands with other male platypus during mating season. And while their venom is non-lethal, that doesn't mean that getting stung by them doesn't suck. See, platypus venom can cause extreme pain and swelling, and to ensure you remember not to f them again, these effects can last for several months.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And have no treatment or anti-venom. So
Unlucky. Also immune to pain meds. Great.
if Perry stabs your only option is to cry about it. Next on the list of offensive capabilities, I shit you not, platypus share the same hunting method as sharks.
Agent P?
You see, that big bill isn't just for show, as it contains enough surveillance equipment to make the CIA blush. Possessing the ability to sense changes in pressure in the water, but most importantly, containing electroreceptors that track
What?
electrical signals from muscle contractions made by their prey.
I heard of a guy that got stung by one and he hasn't fully recovered even after a decade?
Meaning that when whatever they're chasing starts quaking in fear, they know about it. And last but
What?
not least, as if those things weren't already unbelievable, we recently discovered something new. Platypus are biofluorescent. They glow.
That that's so cool though. That is so cool. Why do they go?
If you hit these things with a black light, they go bright green. And the best part of that is, we have no clue why they do it. I guess it just means Perry was a biblically accurate platypus man. I'll give up, man. Who designed this thing?
Bury the platypus. Agent P.
Australia just found a new insect.
Great. That's great. I love this. This is great. This is awesome. Amazing.
And in a certified Australia moment,
Caleb.
it is unironically called the f***ing Lucifer bee.
God have mercy.
Because of course we have the Satan bee. The snakes and the spiders and the f***ing dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now I gotta dodge a rejected doom enemy on my walk to work. Discovered in the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell for two reasons. The first of which being the giant f***ing demon horns bolted to their head.
Remind me again, why do we not Flammenwerfer Australia? Remind me again. Remind me. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, right. We tried. Australia too strong.
Now, those horns aren't just there to look scary. They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However, only the ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females. Meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses
Great.
is the KoAlan bee. But
KoAlan!
a pair of spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason they're named after the devil, right? I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire?
Let me guess, their sting burns as much as fire.
Maybe they've got a pitchfork for a stinger that injects you with f***ing acid venom.
Ugh.
The answer to that is, no.
No?
It's a normal f***ing honeybee.
What?
The actual reason is that lead researcher, Dr. Kit Prendergast, was watching the f***ing Netflix show.
It's just a honeybee. It's just a motherfucking honeybee. It's just a bee. It's just a bee. Are you for real? Are you for we are are you for
Biggest I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time she's done something like this. She named another species after her pet dog. F***ing based.
great?
This bird can straight hit you with a Mortal Kombat fatality.
The more I learn about nature from his videos, the more I'm thinking, what the f?
Finish him.
Introducing the cassowary, a species of ratite native to the land down under. And for once, guys, it's not venomous.
No.
Can still flatline you though, and I'm going to
Lovely.
tell you how.
Yay!
You see, these neon chickens belong to the same family of birds as the emu, and
Okay.
as such share their impressive size, coming in at a solid 79 kilos
That's an adult human.
and growing up to 6 feet tall,
That's an adult human.
meaning the short kings in my audience could, in theory, mount these things like a chocobo.
I know what?
But what makes them stick out from emus? Well, you see, the cassowary is basically a spec ops emu, being twice the weight, highly territorial,
That thing's scary. I am never visiting Australia.
and most importantly, coming with a combat knife
Never visiting.
strapped to their foot. That's right, this is a cassowary claw,
That's just straight up a dinosaur.
and it's the reason they can hit you with a fighting game finisher. You see, these claws are a full 5 inches long.
Raptor legit, man.
You know, I mean, honestly, 5 inches, way too big for anything, and especially if you're something that's going inside me. And if you anger the tactical assault turkey, that is exactly what you're gonna get, as their go-to defense method is to kick you square in the gut with that kitchen knife and attempt to disembowel you. And I mean, even if the
Oh my god.
kick doesn't put your insides on
Oh
the
my
outsides,
God.
that kick is still going to send you flying, which can cause some fairly major problems. Problems like the incident that occurred in 2012, where I you not,
What do you mean, the incident? There was an incident. The incident! No!
a cassowary ran up behind a random tourist, hit the heavy attack button, and kicked the guy down a small cliff into the ocean.
The incident.
I mean, luckily he survived, but the fact that I live in a country where at any point I could be hit with a sneak attack by a kaiju turkey is f***ing terrifying.
Oh my god.
This bird-
Yeah, okay. I think that's a great That's a great point to stop, but Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Yeah, leave a like if you want to see more MoreParz reactions, okay? Okay, goodbye.